All right, so I got a couple questions that go congruent with each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a three-part question, right? So the first thing I want to know, right, from y'all, right? If y'all had to guess, which sex was the first sex to cheat? Like in a relationship. I had to guess. Women,
It
men.
was women. That's
Wow.
a fact. Well, if you
I would think men, but I
I'm
would
gonna
would
think
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 women.
so
I'm gonna think women. That
you
serpent. That
saying
serpent.
you
That
saying
serpent got
out
a
of
point to
all
Eve's ass.
time, like you saying from the beginning of history, what was
Yeah,
the first sex to
the
cheat?
serpent. That serpent got a hold
Yeah,
of
it was
Eve
a
in
woman. It was a
the
woman.
garden.
Yeah, it was a woman.
In the garden. What you
Woman
mean?
stepped out. Exactly.
What you mean? He slithered. He slithered up on that
You didn't
ass.
fuck the
Yeah,
snake.
for
that's
sure.
that's that's
You
different.
didn't have an intimate moment with the snake. She
That's
didn't cheat.
different,
You
completely
want to know
different.
why? Because women is never satisfied. Had a beautiful garden. Life was sweet. This nigga came talking about you can get some more. You get some
And
knowledge. You can,
and
you know what I
another
mean?
thing.
Bitch is
And
just not
another thing.
satisfied. Females is
Back in
not
the day,
satisfied.
People are
men
never
could cheat.
satisfied. It's
No,
not just a woman thing because
men could have
If I was in the
more than
garden
one
eating, I would have
sexual
been
partner
cool. I'd have
back
been
in the
like,
day.
fuck that apple,
So they didn't
nigga.
I'm
have
I
a
to
got
woman
cheat.
and I'd have
peaches.
been cool too.
I got
So
blueberries. I got blackberries.
But hold
I
on,
don't
I
need a
got
fucking
one
apple.
fact though. Men were allowed to have multiple partners back in the day, so they didn't have to cheat.
Yeah, that's true too. No,
Partners or wives?
Partners. They wasn't. They was called
no,
concubines.
wives,
They no.
wives.
They no.
Well,
They
no,
had
yeah, there were
they had
concubines.
one
Yeah,
wife and then they had
yeah.
concubines.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what part of history you're talking about, but yeah, no, that's true. That's
They
true.
was all we was
that's
if
cheating.
you was always allowed to have
That's
multiple. So
cheating
nah,
then.
That is
that's not
true.
cheating. Cheating is to go behind your lover's back and do something without
To
permission.
be deceitful.
To be deceitful. Now,
I
if
Yeah,
you have
mean,
an agreement that I can fuck these bitches, that's not
come
cheating.
on now.
some people may
Yeah.
say that that's. I mean, some people still consider anytime you do anything with someone else that's still being disloyal or cheating with your partner. So I mean, it just depends on who you're talking to.
So,
But
so if you
that's
having a threesome with your how can you? If you having a threesome and your partner is in the corner watching it, that means you're cheating on your partner. No, that
I
makes no
think it
sense.
depends on how people view how comfortable and how fluid they are in their relationship style.
A
Some
hammer.
people are comfortable with that, you know what I'm saying, and don't view it that way. But if somebody's not, and you tell them, "Well, yeah, I had a threesome," they may feel like, "Wow, that's cheating. That's like not okay." Some people definitely feel that way.
Trina, let me ask you a question, Trina.
Sure. What you got?
Um, Recently they was talking about like the latest, I guess, way of cheating. They were saying that people was using their Google Notes because you could share your Google Notes. So you could send somebody a Google Note and they would see it, and then you could delete it on your phone. They'll still have it on their end, but they'll still see it, and y'all could text, do Google Notes back and forth, and it was like something that was newly taken off the cheat instead of getting caught in your text messages, right?
Mm-hmm.
My question to you, right? What sex do you think came up with that? A man or a woman? I'm a Google
Man.
a man.
Yeah.
Why would you think a man would be the first one to say I'm a Google Note somebody and not get caught up in my text message?
I don't know. That's just like some shit a man would do, I guess.
I think it was a man. Now, was it a straight man? I don't know. I think it was probably a DL man dealing with
Ooh.
somebody who came up with it. So I still would say a man in
Wait,
that.
what's the question?
There
I,
was there was a video going around talking about the
Google Notes.
new way
I
people
know that.
use Google Notes. So I'm asking, right? Because they're saying
Mm-hmm,
like this is a new way of cheat. Somebody thought this was a good idea to cheat. Add the Google
mm-hmm.
Note. I'm asking y'all, what sex do you think came up with that? You think a man or a woman came up with the I'm a
To
Google?
Google Notes to cheat?
Yeah, I'm a
Like collaborative
I
notes
say
rover, like iPhone got.
Yeah, it had to be a chick, or I mean, I guess what they're saying is a gay man, but it had
I
to be
say
a
man
chick.
just in general.
It had to be a chick, bro. Cause a nigga, bro, if I'm cheating, bro, bitch, you know my schedule. You know what's going on. You're not even about to text me when I'm with my girl. Like, so I don't have
But
to
that's a way
sneak.
to
I don't have.
communicate, I'm assuming, right?
communicate.
But
It's a
look, but
communication method.
if I'm in a relationship with my chick, I don't want to communicate with you outside of when we link up. You feel me?
But
Like,
how would you link up without that
Yeah,
communication?
you gotta communicate.
because I can text her when I'm at work and shit. Like, and just delete the text. I can text her when I'm at work, when I'm on the road, when I'm handling business. You feel me? I don't have to. I feel like you only use the Google Notes thing when you're around your partner. I feel like that would be the only way. You know what I mean?
Or just to not get caught up, because you said it would disappear, right?
Google Notes. I might get her off the junk and get her into Google Notes.
Right. That's what I'm like. What if that's your form of communication where you don't want it to be through phone, where you could possibly get caught?
I think it was a girl, because to your point, Darius, a girl probably had a nigga, and the nigga probably was trying to talk to her, and it was
trying to chop it up. Yeah,
so he probably started their whole conversation in the Google Notes. He probably never even had the nigga text thread.
Right. Nigga not doing all that, man. Come on, man.
Niggas is
That's
doing.
crazy.
I think it's.
I mean, I believe that niggas would do all that. Yes.
Fuck no.
Do I think that I would? Fuck no. Then you know my program. You know my schedule. Shit. Look, like it is.
I
what
gave
it
up
is.
on cheating. This takes too much energy, man.
It got to be a smooth transaction. You feel me? And I'm an old school cheater. You feel me? I'm never going
not old school cheater.
Yeah, I'm an old school cheater. Like I'm not going to disrespect my woman as far as in like if I love the girl I'm with, obviously I have to love her because why won't I just leave her for the next?
He a respectful cheater. This nigga.
I'm a respectful cheater. Yeah, I'm not just about to have this bitch.
Then we had that conversation last time.
Like, bitch, I cheated with respect.
On God, I'm an old school. I take care of my household. I just have
People
my
do believe in respect
time.
cheating.
On
And
God.
that's what we talk about.
Right.
Nigga,
it's a thing. It's a thing. You feel me?
I know. That's what I was trying to tell them. That people think it's a thing.
But there's criteria you gotta meet to be a respectful. You can't just be out here a bum and a respectful cheater. You know what I mean? But you allowed to respectfully cheat when you handling business. I feel like
not you allowed to respectfully cheat when you handling business. That is crazy. That is so
my
crazy.
opinion. It's my opinion. It's my opinion.
That is crazy work. Not allowed.
I respect it,
look.
That's how life always been. Who changed the rules though? Man was
not
allowed to have extra bitches. No, listen, what I'm saying. If you look back in any time of the book, we was allowed to have extra bitches. When did this rule change? Who changed it? It wasn't a guy. It couldn't have been a guy.
Oh God, because men aren't genetically speaking. We're meant to continue breeding. You feel me? That's
man,
our
fuck
nature.
genetics, man. We going with common fucking sense here. Who changed?
Nigga, we going with science, nigga. We on the same
changed
side.
these
Why
rules?
you arguing with me?
No, I'm just saying. I want to know who changed the rule, dog. Like, who went to the totem pole and was like, "Look, man, we gotta cut all these bitches out. Y'all got too many bitches." Who was it? It had to be Oprah or somebody.
Not Oprah,
Oprah is crazy. I think it's
the rule.
I think it was the feminism movement in general made women feel like they're more in control and blah blah blah. But you know, feminism could die tomorrow.
Maybe men couldn't afford to keeping up with all the women.
It had to be a man. It had to be a man because women they ain't had no control or nothing, or no say so nothing.
Yeah.
So it had to be a man.